Let's hit that. And we are live on YouTube as well. Welcome, everyone. Let me make sure chat is set up, and then we can get started. Should be good. All right. Welcome, Spooky. Shalom, hello. Der, how's it going? All right. Thought you wouldn't stream today? I wasn't sure I was going to, but I managed to get some stuff done early, and I am here now, so. All right, we are just gonna go ahead and dive right into it since I'm a little bit late, or later than usual. So let's get a run going. I'm gonna go with Instructor Fireheart here.
Studies to practice.
I want to try a weapon build of the deck. Not sure what passive would go best with that. Probably the 4-mana guy. Could also just try the Tempest Fury. It seems very bad, though. It does add an additional weapon to our deck and works with the hero power. Let's give it a try. It's probably bad, but it gets us closer to Pillage the Fallen and is honestly kind of decent with Pillage the Fallen. 5s are okay. So let's give it a shot. All right, I have a deck built somewhere. There we go. Oh yeah. I think Tempest used to be 3 mana, and they needed to nerf it into the ground. That seems seems like a good idea. Is Revolve actually good here? Guess it's like a taunt remover. Nothing in Badlands seems all that good for it.
Well met.
I don't really like it. Mega Maz, thank you for the sub. Screen is very blurry. I would consider increasing the quality if that's the case then. Not sure why you would tell me that.
Well met.
Thank you for all the daily content.
Hey, you're welcome, Krish. Thank you for the 33 months. Appreciate that. If that doesn't work, you could also consider putting some glasses on. That helps me. I wonder if an Earth Shock is maybe worth. We're already in core though, so maybe we can just drop a lightning bolt in there. All right, folks, the deck is Instructor Fireheart Weapon Shaman. The goal of the deck is to run a bunch of weapons to push Pillage the Fallen as our first passive, as well as play nicely with the hero power, which gives our hero Wind Fury, start buffing up our attack and blasting our opponent in the face. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. All right. Let's see how this does. We might be able to, like, race down some Dragon Druids. Fist of Rodden is a weapon. Oh my god. We've actually had some decent fun with that off of Pillage before. I didn't even think about that. Oh my god, the mirror match.
I got your corner now.
I won't go easy on you. I dislike imitators.
Do I have a better weapon? Yeah, probably. I really want like a auction house gavel or even a carving chisel so that I can coin it out hero power on 2. Yeah, this seems like a decent curve.
Here's another test.
Now that's a lot of totems. I am become even shaman.
Here's another test.
Hero power gives me +1 attack and Wind Fury. Turn, I think I want to go here and here. But the taunt totem is pretty good there. And then turn 4 here. Turn 5 this and hero power.
Glenn? Where are you, Glenn? Your chisel is here, but you are not.
Yeah, where have you gotten to, Glenn? This overloads me. This always just kind of fills out our curve here, right? So let's see what's up down here.
Don't have much time.
I don't want to overload here. I want to send 8 to face and then set up for a Blade Storm lethal. Blade Storm, lava versus lethal. Oh, good lord. That's a huge difference maker, isn't it? And probably is going to cost me the game. I don't have an answer to it, so that's GG. Yeah, I sincerely don't know what my options are here. Only you had chat mana, yeah. Alright.
I know when I've lost.
I do, in fact, know when I've lost. Oh, welcome, Air Hater. I mean, this works too, I suppose. Another cage match. It's probably worth. That does mean we need to, like, manually include more weapons. And we have to, like, the unfortunate thing is we have to spend mana on our weapons now. Guess that's what Revolve is there for? Yeah, I mean, like an Earthshock would have worked just as well, which is another card I was considering, and an Earthshock wouldn't leave a 7-drop on the board. So. We do get to draw an additional card, and our weapons are relatively cheap still, so it's not like the end of the world. It's still a decent passive for what we're trying to do. It's just more costly.
You do not belong here. Time for an expulsion.
Yeah, Fallen is a tier 1 passive, so you only get it in the first pool. This looks like a familiar opener for me.
All it takes is a lot of lava.
I'll just get Battle Stance as my second passive, and that'll solve all of my problems, right?
Here's another test. Here's another test.
Job's done.
Okay. I mean, there are other totems, but... allegedly. Just dump an Ice Sword here.
Another test. Here's another test.
Alright, this doesn't actually matter, but I'll pretend like it does. That matters because of the armor. Alright. Don't die here. I've already seen Bash.
Here's another test. Here's another test.
Job done.
And just need to survive one more turn without drawing a bomb.
All it takes is a lot of lava.
It is going to be a 50-50. How much damage is this? 2, 5. Kind of limited on mana here. 2, 5, 12. Do I have the mana for that? Let me double check that. 5, 6 times 2 is 12 lethal.
Here's another test. Here's another test.
It's good we front-loaded all the bomb drawing. Worshipper seems good with what we're doing. Probably just this. Another Gavel Slogger can be helpful for healing up.
Fireheart versus Illusia.
Yes.
Cooler heads prevail.
Another
Is
face
this a
race.
review, Lady Bearoff, or a challenge?
That's a bummer for me.
Here's another test. Here's another test.
Next turn, I can go here, hero power, play this.
Our hearts go out to you.
Intriguing.
Probably kill that, right?
Here's another
You're welcome, Ender. Welcome, Retta. Fortunately, that also kind of feels like... No, it doesn't need to die.
Here's another test. Here's another test.
Especially not with that draw.
Intriguing.
There goes my board.
The widow embraces me.
Here's another test. Here's another test.
Job's done.
We have a few options for next turn.
I need to find a new gig.
Not looking good. I'm 1 damage off here.
Here's another test. Here's another
Right, they don't have healing, I guess.
Job's done.
Intriguing.
I guess they just have 2 spells a lot of the time. Fun.
You're not laughing.
It's another minion.
Your skin.
Whew.
The competition is fierce, isn't it?
Oh my god. Ah! Oh, these are horrendous. I guess it's sapling. How many nature spells do I even have? Very few. We were aiming for pillage and battle stance, and we got neither. Poison on small minions will help you at face. I have very few minions in this deck, and I don't intend to draft very many more. And the saplings still get damage.
Fireheart versus.
Whoa, couldn't you get a bigger cup of coffee? No, I've tried. They don't make them bigger.
You can always withdraw from the competition, Professor.
I want to early game a weapon. That sort of counts.
Here's another test. Here's another test. Here's another test.
Egg.
Here's another test.
Shout it from the mountaintop.
The widow embraces me.
Here's another test. Here's another test.
Sets up lethal with these two. Cool. And we are just like sliding in right at the perfect time with all these lethals. Just go staff here. It's just like Band of Bees, but better. I don't think I want to go that hard on totems. So let's skip this. Secrets.
Oh, hey! Are you a new professor?
You can always withdraw from the competition, Professor.
Really like this on 1. Hero power on 2. This plus a hero power on 3. Eesh. It's a lot of weapons.
Here's another test.
Job done.
If I don't hit a Battlecry minion, I could also just play this in hero power on 2 to 3.
Here's another test. Here's another test.
Oops, all idiot totems. Well, that's alarming.
Here's another test. Here's another test.
Not really sure how I'm going to deal with that. That just wins the race. Beetle's really wrecked me. We know its hidden meaning. So does that mean I can't actually use all of my mana here? Or if I do use all of my mana, I have to clear this. And I'm committed to... That's bad.
Here's another test.
On average, it's about a 3-3, but there are some low rolls for them, so...
A delightful mood.
Oh, I got bailed out. Oh, no.
I must return to the field.
Product poison. Soloist can actually get some decent value for me. And the Insa and the Yaz base, also pretty good. Opponent shouldn't have been monkeying around. Yeah, that play was pretty bananas, wasn't it?
Fireheart versus Mozaki.
Well, we don't use the board.
Spells be
I just need to worry about their
of all. I won't
dumb,
go
stupid
easy
minions,
on you.
which the saxophone soloist could maybe take care of. I guess the elementals that they summon are the liability here, nothing else. How does this curve play out? Maybe just a hero power next turn? Okay, they're playing that. So I just trade and respond with another soloist and set the gavel. Oh, I did that in the wrong order.
Here's another test.
Job done.
I didn't get my Zaxi boy back.
Some people roll Scourge, others roll Concede.
Yeah, we are not the same.
Here's another test.
Thank you, Martin, for the super chat.
Here's another test.
Job done.
Here's another test. Here's another test.
Overall, this does not feel like a good spot to be in with their hero power.
Reality.
Or that nonsense. Oh, they just have infinity copies of that?
Here's another test. Here's another test.
Yeah. I did not hit the draws I was looking for.
Reality.
And again, I'd like... Card just solos me here. Boy, Battle Stance would be really cool right now.
Reality woven.
Okay. Get me out, man.
I know when I've lost.
That seems pretty good. Alright, turns out Freeze Mage was not the deck we were looking to go into. Depends on what their passives are.
You do not belong here. Time for an expulsion.
Wait, why did you quit? Because I lost the video game. Taunt? You're welcome, Buggy Man.
Now, where did I put my stuff?
This place is scary.
Wait, but taunt is cheat.
Here's another test.
Barrel thrown. Explosions imminent.
Glory! I'm here for the gold!
Here's another test.
This is not looking good for me.
Job's done.
Are we really going to do this?
I am Fist Mage. My favorite spiel is Punch. There have been awkward conversations about my name. These people learn my name the hard way. With Punch.
How come Mage punch and not me punch? Thank you, though, Constance. Yeah, this game's already over, too. GG. Alright. This deck is just not good into this meta. This is without queuing into Dragon Druid.
I know when I've lost.
I mean, decent gold rewards on only 4 wins, at least. Back-to-back bad matchups? I mean, there's just almost nothing but bad matchups for that deck in the metagame. Wouldn't it be better to focus... Would it be better to focus on totems? That would be an entirely different deck, but also probably not. But maybe an entirely different deck would be better. I just don't see how that's relevant. Alright. Time for a new run. It's so weird actually seeing your rewards. I put the rewards in all my videos. Or do you mean that I didn't get disconnected? We could do Omu Beast Druid. You still get 4 wins. Yeah, that's not a good result. Right? You realize that. That's bad. Barely above average. Alright, let's try Omu.
There is a time to serve.
Go harvest time, and we get horny. I might try the weapon Fireheart deck again and just like hope that we actually get the good passes. That might be part of why it performed poorly. There are a couple things I wanted to change here. I don't really like the idea of the shellfish, but I guess it helps against Freeze Mage, which is popular. So let's go here, and I want Frost Saber. I think there's other things. I think this is good. I don't really like the Attorney at Maw, but it'll be fine. Alright folks, the deck is Omu Beaster. The goal of the deck is to fetch the Herding Horn as early as possible so that we can play it, follow it up with some high-value beasts, including Adult Grizzly, Dire Frostwolf, and Teacher's Pet, so that we can create a wide, sticky board to bash our opponent in the face with. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. Not collector legal, I don't know, I don't play Magic the Gathering. No, collecting people's nuts without their consent is definitely not legal.
Omu versus Elusia.
I do things my own way.
Witness the ways of my forest.
If I hit an on-curve horn, I can follow it up with an immediate Frostwolf. But I do need the horn first. My deck is so small, I can probably get away with this. There we go. Did becoming a dual streamer affect your in-game gold compared to Wild? Do you have less gold overall, or are you maintaining it? Mostly maintaining it, I think. I could also just go for the hyper-aggressive play, coin this, play this behind it. Then what do I have for 3? A dream?
Time is of the essence.
I'm gonna hold. You're welcome, Zach. Would have hit a bees, but I'd still need a target for it. Hero Power destroys a minion and turns it into saplings.
This isn't Moonglade. This isn't Moonglade. You're both #1 to me.
It's a really early whirlpool.
For the cons!
My cards are low.
What is happening here?
GG.
What is happening here?
Some wilt.
That's an example of why I don't really think the shellfish is very good in this deck. I would much rather that been a teacher's pet. Gem gets me the horn a little bit earlier. Astral Communion is rough. I think it's actually the take here, just because the other two cards are so good.
Omu versus Rattlegore!
There is no life within you, twisted wretch.
It's a little bit slow. The best passive in the game. It's a question with no answer. Context matters in strategy games.
To perfection.
Done.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Don't break it.
Shellfish is the only possible way we can hope to beat Freeze Mage if they play Infinite Arcane. It's a lot of stats, but it's also possible we get cleared. The reason I traded with these is with Bellowing Flames in mind in particular. Preserve some stats on the beasts. $17. Is there anything in my deck that even matters here? Same question here. We're 5 off, so let's just do this. My Crystal Gem worked out nicely. Blood Moon? Mounted Raptor and another Bees could be worth carrying a Hidden Oasis. All of these have like 2 cards that are good and then 1 card that is not. I think we take the Mounted Raptor. And a timeout for what? For saying that the game was a win when it was not. For generally being annoying. That's the thing that annoys me. And I'm gonna more liberally make use of the tools that I have in moderation to keep the vibes positive. So, rather than getting one guide by something that annoys me, I'm just going to start liberally using timeouts. Your deck seems like a win more deck. What does that mean?
Witness the ways of my forest.
Anyway, if you feel that my moderation is unfair, that's fine. Sorry, but like I'm worried about the other few hundred people in chat and their experience, and I need to focus on that more than most other things. Because we have the Crystal Gem, the Aquatic form becomes a better keep because it can find the instrument tech, it can find the horn itself on curve. This is going to be a bummer. It's not great, but
Job's done.
just go aggro, I guess. A win more deck implies the existence of a lose more deck? Yeah. I don't think a deck in its entirety can be classified as win more, I guess. I don't know. Do I have any choose one effects? Astral Communion allows me to make the choice between playing the card and winning the game.
Time is of the essence.
Every deck tries to win as much as it can, so they all win more. Yeah, people should really stop with that, especially my opponents.
must stop this corruption.
You're both number one to me.
We are very much losing from this position because I did not draw the card that makes my deck go. Roffle seems to be more focused on YouTube chat. I wonder why? Because YouTube chat is currently more active. I don't know.
To perfection.
As you can see, my client is.
This isn't Moonglade. This isn't Moonglade. Don't break it. Oh.
Answer the question.
Okay. I mean, we just kill that with the hero power. And in turn kill the opponent. That turned around quickly. Jeez. Mommy? It's good with dire frost, like it's good with the copying effects in particular. I don't really have enough taunt minions to justify the endurance training. So, mommy magic it is. Oh. You're not gonna get me to take it, chat. I'm sorry. It's a heroic run. And get another dire Frostwolf. It does give me some free likes on Twitter, though.
Just a warning.
Horn.
I have a black thumb.
Witness the ways of my force.
I just can't escape it. We go here, here, and then eventually coin this out.
Chat has moved to a commune in the stars. Roffle, join us. Join us.
You're not selling me on that, Cathandrian, but thank you for the bits. Would you say that chat has moved to a commune in the stars?
Are you actually learning?
Small in size, huge in evil.
Okay. Need to save the coin for next turn to play this, and then I follow it with the Knight of the Wild next. Jeez. No way. Okay. This is probably better into Wandering.
First kill.
Let the ritual of absolution commence.
Drag below. That's a failure rate, doesn't it? For the opponent. Can I bees my own minion? I can. Uh-oh. I'll rip that guy. Guess I missed 2 damage. I actually don't want to fill my board here for when these die.
Trouble?
Oh, that's terrifying, isn't it? What a sweet lethal. Right in time, too, because that would have, that Killmox would have wrecked me. These are beasts. This is also a lot of damage, though. Beethel. I mean, Royal Gift is really good for our deck's game plan. Staff of Scales is really good for, like, slowing down opponents. I'm gonna go Gift. It's a lot of card draw. Another Astral Communion. Stop it. Alright. This is the way. Alright, where's the frame? No? Nowhere to be found. Snake F synergy, yeah, those are the words that came out of my mouth immediately when it was shown, but sorry, I didn't notice. Alright, no frame this time.
What kind of showdown will we see in the Badlands today, I wonder?
1 heart equals 1 Hearthstone disconnect. Technically, we didn't disconnect. But also, stop giving me hearts then. Alright. Just take the, I mean, Endurable Infestation is pretty good in this deck too, so... I just really want all 3 of those. You have any giveaways in your channel? Yes, but you have to watch for the next 6 straight hours, making sure to like and comment. And then I promise I will give away 6 PS5s to no one in particular.
Witness the ways of my forest.
Hey Roffle, been
Hi.
watching your videos for over a year. Thank you for the great content and I'm glad I'm finally able to catch your stream. I wish you good luck, better internet providers and a smarter Twitch and YouTube chats.
I appreciate the optimism, but some of those things just aren't realistic. But thank you, Rod. Welcome to the
Don't
stream.
forget that you also need to subscribe on Patreon and Discord at the legendary tier to qualify for the giveaways.
True, true. Yeah, give me all your money. And then I will give away a singular Hearthstone pack. We did not hit the instrument tech or the horn. Which is not a good thing.
Talk, little Death Knight. What do we have here?
Be one with
Nature
nature.
speaks through my tunes.
I mean, that's still pretty good on turn 2, right? Even if we don't copy it.
The citadel stands strong.
Far out.
Me have that for you.
Unfortunately, this matchup is rough because of the Soul Stealer, so the Reborn is going to be quite helpful, I would imagine. But it's a lot of healing.
Roffle, silly man, you do giveaways every day.
What's that?
Those super chats would just pile up if you didn't hand them out to us.
Right. How could I forget about the free super chats? I'm such a silly goose.
The citadel stands strong.
I got this.
You look tasty.
GG.
May your enemies tremble.
I mean, we keep finding ourselves in bad positions and then right out of them again. Three-mana Naturalize on command seems pretty strong in this deck. Yeah, and there's no downside to a Naturalize. Or to the Naturalize, too. So, even better. Either of the right-hand ones look kind of sweet. This has recursive value, so maybe it's a little bit better. Plus, we already have a Blood Moon, so let's take the new and interesting one. What are these? Why are these? It says Death Rattle Synergy. So does this. But I think I like the lower cost stuff more. Jeez. Average Roffle buckets. I mean, we did get one good one with the Twilight Runner, at least.
Omu versus Rattlegore.
Hey, we finally drew an instrument tech.
There is no life within you, twisted wretch.
Well, we don't want these, so what's going to happen is we're now going to mulligan right into the horn, and the instrument tech will be useless again. Oh. Mommy? Oh, that's going to be a lot of armor. Potentially. I mean, it kind of is when paired with the Brittle Bones as well, I guess.
The food is getting cold!
That step was your last.
I'm pretty sure this deck really wants, what is it, Starving or something? And we missed that, so that's kind of a bummer. That was our tier 1 passive that I think we wanted. Ooh.
Roffle, I have the choir ready to sing dramatically in Latin whenever you're ready to astrally commune, just like you asked. Just give the signal.
Is that something I asked? I mean, my memory's not so good anymore, so I'll take your word for it. And I do love a good, like, Latin or pseudo-Latin song. That's some of the best, bangers in Elden Ring were those. So, I'm into it. Thank you, Cathedral. Almost did a whoopsie there. Did you mean cannibalism? I did not. The one that draws off of beasts, I think. starving.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Bleh. Okay, good target on the bleh.
Do not be deceived.
I maybe should have held back the runners here. I should not have. Also, this hero power just destroys them. Wait. Beautiful. Tempting. Ooh.
Here's that Latin chanting,
Oh.
courtesy of Spotify crapped. Lorem ipsum dolacit armet.
Oh, that is indeed Spotify crapped. Thank you, Collie. Also not sure that... I mean, that's the only Latin I know, in fact. Let's skip this. We really just want to find the horn as early and often as possible, and adding more cards to our deck prevents that.
Omu versus Elise.
Adara is kind of rough for me.
Explorers cannot fail.
Witness the ways of my forest.
Let's keep this and then look for the horn shenanigans. If I can get horn... If I can get horned up on 1, this comes down on 2 and is quite powerful. Carpe diem is Latin too, right? No, I think that's just about, like, fishing.
Your herd isn't as empty as it looks.
What face? Oh, it's a descent card, so probably still a dragon deck. Get wrecked. Bonk or not to bonk? That's how Oprah praised her production staff. It's the car per diem. Stop.
We must stop this corruption.
Speaking of stopping. Roffle accidentally played the wrong card. Yeah, I keep doing that. I don't know, my mouse just slips, you know? Sorry, I'll get it right sometime. Whoops. This hero power is OP. Is it? Like, I think it's contextually pretty okay, but I don't know that I would call it OP. But it did do a few things. So that must mean it's heckin' broken in the eyes of chat. Like, we saw it do things, so it's gotta be busted. Makes dragon druids cry? Is that what it does? I don't know that that is accurate. I don't want them to double trade into this, so I'm gonna hold back so that I have another minion on board for the Blood Moon next turn. What happens when the opponent just drops the inevitable Dragon Golem and then wins the game as a result of it.
And we are many.
It is pretty good into Fi, at least, but they still get a lot of value in here, including a disconnect. Alright, gonna go grab some coffee.
Time is of the essence.
Still no horn. Which would be very good here. Apparently you just disconnected again? Yeah, that's why I walked away to get coffee. After I said, oh, I disconnected. You're welcome, Tristan.
Time grows short.
What a mega high roll.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
Is the opponent crying yet? I've used my hero power 3 times. Yes, this hero power is definitely the thing that is broken in Druid. Please nerf. Zero mana lifesteal taunt seems balanced. Good thing they paid 1 mana for that. Then. They just main deck have 2 of those?
Time grows short.
Water! Sweet, beautiful water!
They're on a budget, Roffle. Don't dust shame them. The cards that you select in Duels have nothing to do with your dust. Bear Shark?
We must stop this corruption.
Time grows short.
No, you can't run any card you want, but, like, they didn't get the Whispers because they have a small collection. They have the Whispers because they drafted them. Look who decided to show up right after I lost all of my beasts in the war.
I owe you one.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see the other options, but that is quite good.
I cannot hold any more cards.
Time grows short.
Ow.
Give him a wolf welcome.
You're not getting in this way.
I have another teacher's pet. Matriarch is fine. I have the Addled Grizzly still. I just don't have a lot of draw. But I'm way ahead in fatigue. The most important consideration, of course. So I thought I should have another... Or a dire... Oh, I guess I've played 2 already.
This desecration of the Titan's land stops here.
But we really got to do something about harvest time.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
I scream, you scream.
That order maybe should have been better. Royal Gift would be pretty good with the Crab Rider in this board.
I bring life and
Please nerf harvest time. It's too strong. Three mana, destroy a minion, heckin' OP. Hunter's Insight, Creepy Curio is good. I think I would rather have the Insight though. Wasn't it already nerfed? Allegedly. But it's still OP, apparently. Honestly, Worshipper is fine too. I don't actually know. Getting it, I guess if we can get double Twilight Runner, the Hunter's Insight makes sense. No beasts, so no more. Cloxy Amber Weaver, you could pivot into a Cthulhu deck? True, I guess I should have considered that. Oh, now we're gonna once again demonstrate just how strong harvest time is.
Stronger of us decide.
And is definitely the thing that is broken in Omu. Alright, the deck does not work if we don't hit the horn, so let's find it. Or not. Wait, the mirror match? No, it can't be. That means they're, what, taunt? That's not good for me. That's much worse than Dragon Druid. Oh, no. I've got a silence at least.
I scream, you scream.
Aggression. Sorry, buddy. We gotta go fast here. Dragon passes, but Dragon Druid got bad passive options. That is very, very unlikely with how many good Dragon Druid passives there are. So I'm not holding my breath that that's the case. The deck with the horn 4-0, the deck without the horn 0-2. Wait, is it actually? Also, that math doesn't check out because I'm currently 5-2. So, chat math strikes again.
Me not shade.
Death Rattle and Dragons? I don't know. We're trying to figure this out together. Oh, okay. That's unfortunate for me.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Cons shall claim victory!
I see you are thriving.
Well, looking for a stand-up?
There is no way that is active. Are you kidding me? What? That's why we can't figure out what their deck is. It's all over the place with, to keep the Reno active.
Job's done.
And yet they still have a Thigh here? And they just played it?
As you can see, my client is...
Oh my god. Where's my weapon? Like, they haven't drawn any cards other than what they've top decked every turn. and yet I can't find the cards that are my deck is entirely built around, despite like having multiple ways to fetch them. Okay.
The question. Couldn't have done it better myself. Let your essence congeal. Never give up. Run away.
Oh my god, what a nightmare game. Now that we won the Omu Mirror, we can all agree that Hearthstone is broken, yeah. No, thank you. Please, please let me draw the horn a little bit more frequently now. Budget Dragon Druid for sure. Yeah, it's a real smart budget choice to make your deck worse by adding adding more expensive cards. Big brain shatters, strike again.
Omu versus Turalian.
The power of nature cannot compete with the light.
We will
Oh my god, we drew the card?
strongest.
1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Three, 4.
Oh, moo, oh moo, moo, moo.
Oh my god, it's all coming together now. Thank you, Cathandrian. And we do have cows in our deck, too. Please no greedy gains. Sure, that's probably better for me.
Reporting for duty.
Speaking of cows, don't have a cow, man. You play run as the goal to hit 4 wins for net refund or 7 wins for full gold refund. The goal is to get as many wins as I possibly can.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
While having as much fun as I possibly can. Giga Chad, dude, what a rare opponent. This is what everybody plays on Cerulean?
Reporting for duty.
Bees! Scared me? Sorry, I'm allergic too. So I know that feeling. Oh no.
Reporting for duty.
So walking back to my room with my iPad when you said bees, I dropped my it on the floor.
met.
Thanks. Well, don't worry. I'm sure that the 10-hour loop of Baby Shark will soothe you, or keep you soothed. Vice, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that.
Sire likes it light.
Time is against me.
You're both number one to me.
You're not getting in this way.
I need to bait out the final exerciser weapon charge. Bees are okay, wasps I absolutely hate.
No, not listen to Baby Shark. Listen to Baby Murloc. Cured me from my sanity.
Yeah, nobody wants that. What do you have against white Anglo-Saxon Protestants, though? Well, aside from the obvious. Okay, Roffle, it's an iPad Pro. It's very helpful for my interior designing. I'm not 12, I swear. Oh, yeah, we all believe you. Also, like, isn't 12 a little young for the mature themes of Baby Shark?
I got this.
Welcome, Volcano. Hey, Roffle, I love your Duels content. I think I watched 20 plus hours of it by now. Finally got time to watch you live. I would, I don't know. I commend you for your service. Thank you. Do you need to talk to anyone? That gave me lethal, didn't it? And 14. Yeah, that gave me lethal. Okay, this hero power is heckin' broken! Why didn't anyone say that before?
This is my bridge. This is my
Poisonous face for lethal.
Well met.
Don't watch Baby Shark on the Watch Roffle on 10 hours loop.
True. Yeah, that's apparently that's what Tulio did. Do not recommend, to be clear. But thank you, Utter, for the 4 months. Is it ever the nutty astral portal play? Like, this is not good. It deals damage. Maybe it is good. Actually tied an iPad to a teddy bear so I can watch Roffle and sleep. That's interesting because the NSA has similar tactics to watch you when you sleep. Alright, charger it is. Stop trying to get me to take Astral Communion. Oh my god, double teacher's pay. Yes, please. Alright, I need to get some water.
Versus Darius!
I am in position.
Witness the ways of my forest.
What is this? That's the aggressive one, right? So... okay. Sand's not looking too bad if I can find a horn. This. Okay. Oh no, not the bees again. Oh yeah, I forgot to swap. I thought I did swap out the Night of the Wild, but you're right. I shouldn't be getting those buckets at all. It's a miracle the deck is winning in spite of that. In spite of this, really. Why is this not uploaded afterwards? Well, because editing takes time. So does uploading. Because I'm a human. And I have to abide by the laws of physics. Most of them, at least.
The VODs go to an unlisted YouTube playlist. You can find it on his channel.
That is true, too. This hero power is gonna kind of wreck me, isn't it? I don't like it. Remains in my YouTube history? Yeah, that's intentional. I like that message just said it's like I intentionally leave them in an unlisted playlist on my channel. It's not a secret or a mystery or anything. Or it's not meant to be, at least.
Remember, chat, that we must abide by the laws of physics, but you do not need to abide by tax laws.
Very true. Very important to remember that as well. I mean, what? No, pay your taxes.
Number one to me.
Are we allowed to say, damn, that hero power is OP every time you use your hero power? You're not only allowed to, it's actually obligatory.
For my discretion. I can't choose.
I didn't position this very well.
I bring the ruin. Let's give him a most welcome.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought this didn't refresh, but just like auto repeated, and I was really concerned about that.
This place is scary.
Ollie, thank you for the 100 bits. The law of conservation of mass is just the 1% of in the objects in the universe stealing from the 99%. It's true. You know, most people are too afraid to mention it, but you're absolutely correct. So we go here to silence this. Go here. Kill this.
You're not getting in this way.
Job's done.
Yes, we do get a card if we Play the Astral Communion on, oh, it just goes away like that? You're just gonna erase history like that? Unreal. Gonna dodge?
Crush me.
Very cool opponent.
Answer the question.
More Astral Communion value. I think this is actually quite good. I'll take it. Every time you play Astral Communion, you win. Yeah, that's a great example of why played win rates are not strong metric to evaluate cards with. Every time I play a Leroy Jenkins, I win, too. Every time I play Patches, I lose. This card sucks.
Omu versus Turalion.
The power of nature cannot compete with the light.
We will see who grows strongest.
Alright, none of these are the horn. None of these are the horn. So, not looking good for me, is it? That's a little scary. They have a lot of spells that summon a lot of dudes. The horn doesn't exist? It's actually the... Okay. Jeez. Rip me, I guess. That's quite the turn one they had there. Oh my god. Well, that's quite... Oh, that's gotta be it, right? Yeah. Never had a chance, my lord. Tome is busted. I mean, Tome's good, but I think the Scrying Orb was doing a lot of heavy lifting there. No way. Give me Lightning Storm. That's not Lightning Storm. God, and our hero power is so heckin' broken, too!
Room to grow.
How could we lose with such a strong hero power? Alright, I'll take 8 with that deck for sure. Especially after I goofed on the Knight of the Wild, that's a pretty big blunder. Which is weird because when I built the deck, I guess the code didn't work and that's the issue. No? When I built the deck, I used the Caverns one explicitly. And then when I imported it in, I most definitely did not. So that probably had a massive put me at a massive disadvantage. Because I got a lot of PGT buckets that were not good. Alright. I'm going to take a quick break, grab some water, and then I think we probably have time for one more run since the first one was so trash. We actually got 4. It just went fast. I'll be right back. Another Darius run? No. I'm kind of eyeing a Scarlet Ox run, though. Oh, I need to start the recording. Alright. One more. Like to see the Fire Warrior Drekthar with the spell that draws. That could be fun. It's a possibility. Yeah, I already had a good Ox run on Sai, but I want to try it on Scarlet. But I think that they announced they mentioned that they're going to do another round of balance changes soon, so seems like the Death Knight Excavate stuff could be in consideration for that. So maybe that gets a buff and then we do another one. We did a Death Rattle Slate run. That was pretty fun. I think I'm just going to do a Token Stelina deck.
I always get picked first.
So we go Illidari Strike. And then probably just Gift. This seems bad, but it fits the deck, right? It's a lot of damage. Let's take a look at the sets. So we've got Altric. Is there a way to look? Whoops. Feast, I think, is the initiate, right? Yes. It's uncraftable. So that probably makes sense. Skullomance, this seems bad. And it might be the only Skullomance card. This is also... No, that's not Skullomance. Straight Feast, where is... Farmers? And what else is in Darkmoon? Unlucky. This seems good. I've been wanting to do a relic deck again anyway. I feel like I just got unlucky with the first attempt at it. Initiate counts as Outlands? Okay. We were having this conversation and someone is... Or actually, we weren't even having this consideration. Somebody was just really adamant about the fact that I needed to add Initiate cards to my deck because it didn't count as any sets. Oh, man. They kept spamming in chat about it. They even were like, Roffle, did you know you could search for Initiate? Initiate, Roffle, Initiate! And that was after I had already posted the video, so there's like nothing that I could do about it. Initiate, Roffle! Alright, this is good enough. I don't have high hopes for this run anyway. Also, is Field of Strife even good? You can just dunk an Argus in there, right? No, it's kind of free. Panic at the Disco always told me to have high hopes. Was that Panic at the Disco? Who is Panic at the Disco? Hold on. Not who I... Why do I always get that band confused with the band that also included the guys from the Mars Volta? Who am I confusing them with? This is important and not at all derailing the conversation at all, or the flow of the stream. This is important. Am I going crazy? At the drive-in. Okay. At the drive-in is who I always get them confused with. Anyway, let's move on. All right, folks, the deck is Relic Token Demon Hunter. The goal of the deck is to make a bunch of tokens, which we can use to infuse some of our key minions, including Sire Denathrius, so that we can blast our opponent in the face. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. Panic at the drive-thru. There we go. I forgot to give me curly. Oh, good lord. All right, we need to play Hearthstone. Oh, man. What passives are you aiming for with this deck? I mean, your question implies that I have plans for this deck. I just saw haha funny cards that play together, and I included them.
Don't you mages get bored without any weapons?
I do think Greedy Gains would be quite good for it, though. Idol could also be fun, yeah. Idol or even
It's not a competition. I'm too
the ultra rare version. Scrying Orb, yeah, there are a lot of good spell-induced treasures. Rush Cleave, is that a real thing? Cannibalism, yeah, that's not bad. Plop this down. Eight-mana Legendary always crashes my game. That should be fixed in a recent patch.
I always come out on top.
Alright, our opponent's life total is lower than mine. That means we're winning. It's actually a pretty good pickup here. Especially with the order that that goes in, which is the nuts.
Hello, excuse me, hi. I'm
Hi.
truly sorry to bother you.
Okay.
But I believe we were promised cows and oxen.
I didn't get I tried. I can't choose the heroes that I'm offered, unfortunately. I'm sorry to let you down, though, Gafandrian. But thank you for the bits.
Reality.
Something about my your disappointment and your day being ruined. Surely there are no negative consequences here. I do kind of want to double this up. But man, Zymox and Denathrius, bottom 3 in our deck right now, is not a good thing. Welcome, Neon Green. You are in time for game 1. Although game 1 is looking a little rough, so...
I always come out on top.
I think I have to hold here. This is also a horrendous position for this to be in. That's aggressive. What did you do that for?
Low on cards.
It's not the one that I wanted to hit here.
I didn't know you had it in you.
You are graced with my craftsmanship. Looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
No more cards.
Oh, we just get hard countered by a single card. That's a bummer.
True mages master all magic.
Very healthy in duels. I mean, unironically, yes, after the first game. It's not terribly meaningful. Oh my god. What is with my passives today, man? Alright, backpacks, I guess. We're gonna get some non-token minions, I guess. This is pretty good. It's also quite good. All of these are reasonable. Like maybe a Zai with some of the confused minions is good. Backpacks gives me Molecular Rush, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, and Ring and Phase Shifting is just a horrendous card to include, especially now with the Zai. Like, you might see, ooh, Legendary, that's value, but no, that is a horrendous card with, like, a deck that could have hand cramping issues.
Versus Willow.
Hey, you. It's detention time.
Are you trying to stain my perfect record?
Let's keep this curve. An Holy Gift wasn't under consideration? It was, just isn't very strong. Like, There are a lot of big whiffs on the Death Knight cards for me. Yeah, so we probably coin the weapon to clear that. Do we? Nah. We already challenged it. Where the Greedy Gains at? Greedy Gains is rank 2 or tier 2 as a treasure passive, so it wasn't an option. Okay. Probably looking to try and coin the Zymox.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Just get rid of the Astalor, you don't need him. Wow. Rude.
Submit. Submit.
I always come out on top.
Roffle just checking if you're aware of combo between passive that does +2 damage to frozen targets and ping. Just won a game playing the 6 mana excavate mage dude and doing 30 to my opponent face.
Yeah, I mean, I've done something similar with Astalor in Drekthar. Pretty sweet when it works.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Vengeance!
Base.
Vengeance!
Base.
For the fallen!
I always come out on top.
Ow.
Getting low on cards.
If I coin this, I won't have a full hand. Is playing towards a full hand something that's worthwhile to do here, though? Oh, you're right, they have the Astalor, so no, it's not.
So the legends are true.
I'm short on time.
order was pretty bad for me. We have seen them discard a lot of the, like, curse cards.
For all I've given, I do.
But they didn't need them.
Time for summer break.
Man, are we even gonna see the second passive? What a bucket. Alright. This doesn't help me, but relics do. The greedy warlock deck, I think they might have just gotten forced into the Darman there. Like that might have been a bucket offering. Hey, you're welcome, Raccoon. Glad you're enjoying the content. Oh no. I don't have anything. Like, the problem is, I'm just running into decks that are doing a lot of off-board damage. So if they don't have a board, I don't have anything to do. On the bright side, at least they full kept. So that's got to be bad for me. Also, thank you to Dan Brown for the super chat, by the way. Yeah, surely the scrolls will save me. Careful what you wish for, I guess.
Well met.
If I have to see that Valorant ad one more time.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm sorry. Thank you, Mr. Meat Missile.
Could you repeat that?
It's not so bad for me. Nutty 4-mana Spooter. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. That's the best case outcome for me, at least. But that's double Hysteria already. Oh, no. These scrolls are hysterical. Well, we're probably dead.
You gotta let the music do the magic.
Hmm. 10, 13. Please no more stats on board. I'm gonna have more stats on board. Also, this is in the way, so I have to press the button, then hit the expendable. Really wish we had a Denathrius in hand. Okay, 50-50. Nice. Buff my minion. That's quite bad for me. That's +2 spell damage, isn't it?
Never be afraid of your inner power.
Wins. Okay. Please save me.
So the legends are true.
Good first order. Probably good second order.
Job's done.
Alright, don't die here. That applies to you too, board. These are 2 0-mana minions, aren't they? Or 0 health minions, rather.
The elements unbound flow through me.
Nice. Also nice. This one's not so nice, though. Right.
You will be repaid. Serve the master! Serve the master!
I'm short on time.
The future is built on our foundations.
Well, that tells us they have 4 spells in hand. 5. Can they kill me with these 5 spells? Probably.
Don't have much time.
This doesn't do enough damage right now. So it has to be this into this.
I will have vengeance.
Vengeance! 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 Enjoy your fun!
Does anybody know who Venge is? And could you please ask them to clean up their acts?
Vengeance!
Good call, thank you, Polly.
Showdown time.
Vengeance! Vengeance!
I'm disconnected.
Job done.
So hopefully these go through. That's maybe the worst possible time that could have happened to me. Usually the attacks do go through though when this happens. But there's also just a decent chance I die here. Where did my board go?
I suppose.
Start here.
No more cards.
Vengeance! Vengeance! Vengeance!
I always come out on top.
I go so far.
Yeah, I just... Oh no, heal this?
I am low on cards.
We're just having a really bad draw order with where the Denathrius ends up being.
I always come out on top.
No more cards.
It's gotta be GG here, right? I mean, if that was their hand, I feel like they should have been throwing burn at my face a lot earlier than that. Jeez. Rough run. A lot of things went really, really poorly for me. Didn't even get to see the second passive. And it still took 40 minutes of my life. My god. Alright. That is probably going to do it for me today. I wasn't even actually going to stream today, but I did anyway, so thanks everybody for watching. I will be back tomorrow. So hope to see you there. And enjoy the rest of your day.